Well, good morning. It's a bit of a hot one today. Yep, it is set to reach 82 degrees this afternoon here in Cumnock, which is, by all accounts, pretty tropical for these parts. You know, one of the things that people dislike about warmer weather is that it can be a wee bit uncomfy to sleep during the night. So to counter against this discomfort, what we'll do is often we'll leave a window open to let a nice breeze in, or if you are a very well prepared or equipped kind of chap, you might even have a nice electronic fan in your room to circulate and cool the air. Well, yesterday I read a news report which spoke about how leaving a fan on during the night can actually render you susceptible to some rather nasty unintended consequences. Yep, studies have shown that sleeping with a fan on can make you sick. It can cause you to be at an increased risk of sinus problems and allergies. A study commissioned by a group called the Sleep Advisor made this discovery, and I quote, "As a fan moves air around the room, it causes flurries of dust and pollen to make their way into your sinuses. If you are prone to allergies, asthma and hay fever, this could stir up a whole lot of trouble." So, by allowing destructive particles to circulate freely in your environment, you might really harm yourself. Well, in the Bible, there is a story of a man who was greatly harmed because perhaps after one rather warm afternoon nap, he allowed harmful and sinful thoughts to fester and to bed down in his heart. His name was King David, and this rather sordid tale is told in 2 Samuel chapter 11. So let me read it to you. At the time, David was at home when his army was at war. Now, he should have been there with them, but David was at home when his army was at war with the Amorites. The army was victorious, and then we read this. Late one afternoon, after his midday rest, David got out of bed and was walking on the roof of the palace. As he looked out over the city, he noticed a woman of unusual beauty taking a bath. He sent someone to find out who she was, and he was told she is Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam and the wife of Uriah the Hittite. Then David sent messengers to get her, and when she came to the palace, he slept with her. Now, if we continue to read, we would discover that Bathsheba fell pregnant by David. And what's more, David compounded his sin of adultery with the sin of murder. All of this was to put himself in the clear and get Bathsheba's husband Uriah out of the picture. Folks, all this happened because David, figuratively speaking, left a window to his heart open, and sin crept in through the eye gate and settled down there. Beloved, the Bible tells us to guard our eyes, to make a covenant with our eyes, to discipline our eyes even, and afford the enemy no entry point into our lives, that he might have his way and make us sick with sin. There can often be disastrous, unintended consequences to allowing bad particles, destructive thoughts, to enter and to circulate unabated. Friends, it matters what we let in. So let me encourage you today to fill your eyes with the Word of God and godly things. And this is going to keep you spiritually safe and healthy. Only let in the good, the positive, the things of God in Christ that are edifying and profitable for our souls and godliness. So I'm going to leave you this morning with a song by Casting Crowns that warns us of the dangers of not guarding our eyes. It's called Slow Fade.